Okay, you're thinking or selling property, and you think that maybe it's a better time to buy in summer. We get asked this question all the time. Do you get better prices in summer or winter? Stay tuned. We're going to answer that for you right now.
I'm the ringleader, so listen up.
Good morning, Mr. Novak. Someone's got some energy.
How are you?
Yeah, good, man.
What's happening?
Episode 491 is happening, and talking about buying and selling, summer, winter, autumn, spring. Does it make a difference? Knee-jerk reaction, most people would probably say yes. You would usually probably hear that, people prep their house in spring for the summer so they can sell in the nice weather, but there's no correlation to any windfall or upshot on pricing that we can notice, is there?
Well, first of all, you got to consider that people are like a bear or like a caveman. In the winter periods, they nestle in and hunker down a little bit. In the summer periods, they're out and about more. And with property transactions, I'm not talking about prices, but with property transactions, you certainly see more volume through the warmer times of the year because people literally are coming out of hibernation. So it is more transactional in summer. There's more buyers out there, but there's more sellers out there. So there's more volume out there. That's not what people are asking me when they're saying, should I sell in summer or winter? They don't really care about the volume. They care about the price they're going to get for the property.
Yeah. And it comes down to a lot of things. So some might say counterintuitive. Some might say if you sell in the winter, you might have less competition around you. There's a lot of different considerations that people need to take, I think. And anyway, do we see any difference, Mark? Would you say on a year's average, if you rolled it through, any difference in pricing?
No.
Not really? Nothing to...
Let's finish the show now.
But that's it. All right. See you later, people. But it's an interesting point. And I think another thing that's been a bit of a cog in this is that COVID has also just taken away any routines or any rolling plans that you might have are sort of a little bit up in the air more so. So I think that particularly in the last 18 months, it's even more on its head than it probably was before. So again, lots of things to consider. If you're buying and if you're selling in the summer,
if you're a seller and you're asking your real estate agent, hey, should I wait till it gets to summer? It's a popular comment. I don't know why, but it's just a popular comment, or it's a connotation that people just think that that's what I do. They ask their real estate agent, what do you reckon? The fact is that you're only going to get more money in summer purely because it's 6 months or 3 months down the track and the market's rising. It's not because it peaks, prices peak in summer and trough in winter. As a buyer, it's the same theory. Do you get out and do you abstain from buying now and wait till it warms up? Well, you're not going to be paying less or more. If anything, if you wait 3 to 6 months in this particular property market or most property markets, you're just going to pay 3 to 6 months more in pricing. So if you got to get shit done, you got to get shit done, irrelevant to summer, winter, autumn, or spring.
Feed Up Friday. Morning, Luke. He's saying bye this morning. I think it's all down to attitude, isn't it? But I don't know why that's making me laugh this morning.
I jumped on Luke's one of Luke's posts yesterday and wrote sell because he loves writing buy on posts. So I went on his, wrote sell. He's a buyer's agent. We're a seller's agent. So there you go.
There's a lot of things in common. We get shit
Yeah,
done.
but it's interesting. Get
Yeah,
shit
it is.
done.
But
But
sorry, go on.
over to you.
I was just gonna say, as you said, we do get these comments all the time, and when people do come to us for advice, they almost expect that it's going to be, oh no, like summer's the time to, and when you tell them that that's not necessarily the case, and you show them a little bit of fact and you show them some statistics, then it's like, actually that doesn't really make an impact at all. But as you say, if the longer you wait, the market's moving, so you might pay the market's price in 3 months might be different to today. Will be today.
Well, if you look at the curve over 5 years, it goes like that, right? And what people are actually asking is that increase going, like that through summer and winter,
or is it consistent? Yeah,
it's just not. It just goes like that. Now, volume actually goes like that. It waves in and out through as it warms up. It's very visual today, aren't I? Very visual to that.
Very
volume. And
that's a really good demonstration.
Prize. Thank you very much. Thank you very much, everyone. I thought about that for a long time this week, and I've just smashed it out.
Been practicing this morning for the last 3 hours.
Yes. Before we sign out, is there anything else that I think we've helped people immensely with this morning? Anything else you want to talk about, James, on sales?
We could do a bit of a recap of what's been happening. So, again, just like these sorts of questions, when people are asking us about seasonal trends, etc., the people just want to know what's happening in the market. Everyone in the office has got a bit of stock to sell at the moment. There's houses, there's units, there's everything in between. What are your observations at the moment, just in 30 seconds, Mark, of the market? What you're seeing? Are there things changing? Are we up and down? Are we consistent? What are your observations on the ground at the moment?
I saw houses in the first 7 or 8 months of COVID go bananas, and I saw units. I felt a little bit sad for units, and I said to the team, "It's catch-up time," because it's almost like there was in our market there was like a no man's land between $1 million and $2 million, because the houses that were selling before COVID started, houses were like 1.4, 1.5. They jumped to 2.1, but the units just stayed at about 800, 900 to $1 million on average.
Yep.
And there was this no man's land between $1 million and $2 million. And I said to people that that will close up that gap, and units prices have gone up a lot in the last month or two. Don't know why, but they've closed up that gap between houses.
Yeah. That's what we're saying. Prices have been really interesting at the moment, isn't it? Because you don't quite know what's going to happen. But anyway, the gap is closing. It might become a little bit. Is it going to become any easier for buyers at the moment, or is it going to remain difficult?
Look, the problem is if you're to put your property on the market as for an auction, like a good old auction in the marketplace, you're sort of not going to do it in the middle of a lockdown. So I think there's a problem. There's a problem becoming a big problem in the market where people just aren't putting their properties on the market to go to auction to sell during lockdown. It just doesn't make sense. Why would I do it? Now, the seller emotion is being postponed. The buyer emotion, well, the buyers have more time than ever during lockdown. So, they've got the buyers are still buying hard. So I think there's a big problem in the market now with low stock. There's not stock coming to market. There's buyers snapping stuff up. So low stock always leads to higher prices in the market. So I think that's going to be accelerated heavily in the next couple of weeks.
Interesting. All right. Well, we'll keep you all posted. Mark, over and out.
Over and out, bro. Have a great day, everyone. Have a great weekend. Even though it's lockdown, you can still exercise, order your coffee from your coffee shop, enjoy your family.
Yeah. Support local.
Yeah, support local kids. Go to that your locals. And we've been saying it over and over. Like, pay with cash. It's better for these businesses. Tip them, and if you can not use Deliveroo or Uber Eats, and it'll give them an extra 20 or 30% to their profit. But if you got to use delivery, get delivery as well. Just order local.
Yeah.
Support these guys. They're really having a hard time.
Yeah. All right, mate. Well, enjoy your day, and thanks, guys. We'll see you all next time.
5 beautiful people. Thanks, James. Cheers.
Pleasure.
Sorry for sleeping in. Bye-bye.
That's okay.